All right, Dad, you ready for this?
Yes, I am. Look, you retarded fat bastard. You know what qualifies me to speak on this shit? It makes me smarter than you and know what I'm talking about? You mean you have refills on your bottle. That's what I said. Didn't say you had to go to a doctor, asshole. You're not going to take a fucking med you have refills on and take it in 30 days early and say, hey, I need my meds. And the pharmacist's going to say, here you go. You know why I'm qualified to speak on that shit, Rich? I don't talk about my health on here because it's not a bunch of people's business. Once in a while, I mention something or something, maybe. Only in your videos and Barry's videos. But I am sick, motherfucker. I do have heart problems, motherfucker. I take heart meds, motherfucker. I'm a diabetic, motherfucker. Let me show you something, prick. I see doctors every month. I see a heart specialist, which I'll Dr. Yoku, UAP. I see a foot specialist, Dr. Kennedy Foot Care. I see a liver specialist, Dr. Holden at IU Med in Indy. I see an endocardiologist who deals with diabetes, motherfucker. Dr. Pittman. For years I've been dealing with these fucking doctors. That's how I know what I'm talking about when I say shit. You ain't mentioned one heart med you're on, motherfucker. And yeah, I might be a little heated because you're a bitch. Don't say I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass. You can't just say, I got 3 refills on this med. Like I got 3 refills on the Refisol. I can't just go into the doctor a month early, go into the pharmacy a month early and say, hey man, I threw my meds out. I need a refill. And then the pharmacy gonna say, okay, here you go. No, you have to call a doctor. A doctor has to approve that shit. Then your insurance won't pay for it for a second time, asshole. It's what the fuck I said. You fat fuck. I swear to God, I swear to Christ, I ain't never been mad at Barry. Like, you made your enemy, dude. I'm just letting you know. Don't come on here talking about my ass. We're going to run through my meds for the shit I take.
But I want to say something. Dad's saying you met an enemy. Monday, Dad's going to spend all of his day Monday.
Here's what's going to happen Monday. I'm not doing shit Monday besides on the phone. I'm going to find out, and I'm going to be honest. I'll tell the truth. Either I'm going to find out if Rich sold his house or if it's going to be sold in a foreclosure, a sheriff's sale. Because I told him it'll be a sheriff's sale, but the foreclosure. And I'll be honest about it. If he sold his house,
we'll put the information out here.
Yeah.
We'll record the phone call and everything.
Because if it's going up for the sheriff's sale, I'm going to put the information up for the sheriff's sale. So even his followers, listen, Ray, dude, he's got me worked up a little bit. And I admit it. I usually don't get mad like that, but I'm pissed. He's a fucking emotional vampire. People like him and Barry. That's what they are. They want people to feel sorry for him. They want people to feel bad for him. They want to act educated and smart. And I'm not educated and smart. I'm not saying I am, but I'm educated and smarter than that motherfucker is. Either one of them two cocksuckers. Those are facts, Jack. So I want to find out if it's on the sheriff's sale. If it is, I'm going to put the public record, I'm going to put the information up. Hey, this house is going in the sheriff's sale. Go online and check it out on the day of the sale. And everybody will know that the house got repo.
And then here's what's going to happen next.
If it's sold, Rich, you done said you got disability, motherfucker. And let's be clear.
$10,000 back pay.
You have to retire and draw a social
Remember when you were flashing that cash saying you could have your car fixed or you call in a hit?
You're on SSD or SSI.
Try video.
Plain and simple. I know a lot about that shit too. Tons. I know more. I forgot about more about that shit than you'll ever know. Well, you can't sell your house. So let's say it did sell.
Because unlike you, we actually have family that's on that.
Right. I helped my wife file for it. It doesn't matter. There's so much more than that. Say your house sold, Rich. Good for you. Congratulations. You told the truth on that. Your Social Security's done. Done. You can't draw disability and have over like a few grand in the bank. If that. You can't own over 2 cars on disability. Not on disability. You can't. Not SSI, SSD. Facts. Facts. So either way it goes, Rich, you're going to take a hit for that shit. I promise.
I went either way.
Right.
And then here, I want to speak on something. Here's what's going to happen next. Tuesday, me and Dad are going to spend most of the day. We're going to get a hold of Cassidy Transit. We've already got home again, but we're going to keep calling until they do something about you. You should be in jail for fucking fraud. For frauding Advanced Auto Parts and Cassidy Transit. So here's what's going to happen. You're probably going to be wearing cuffs, Bubba. For fraud.
You talk about you were a PCA caregiver meds. I know you can't, dude. You can't.
Hang on.
You're an idiot.
Let's be on that. My girlfriend's mom is that.
And she's been in prison. She's a personal caregiver, dumbass. All that is an in-home babysitter. I'm not knocking anybody that is one. A personal caregiver is just an in-home babysitter. You go to their house, take care of them, cook their meals if they need, wipe their ass if that's what the job entails, hang out with them, make sure they don't get hurt and hurt themselves.
No.
You're not a QMA, a motherfucking RN, an LPN. I know those are big words, Rich, but Google.
Yeah, because he shows his intelligence in this live.
You talk about I act like I'm smart, but I cuss. Fuck you. I'm a grown up. I cuss all I want. I'm white trash as fuck.
How many adults do you guys know that don't cuss in real life?
Fuck you, man. But we're gonna talk some facts here in a minute to show you're a fucking idiot, dude. Here. Let's start out here, Rich. You got such heart problems, right, Rich? What heart meds are you on? All I've heard you talk about is Lipitor and furosemide. Lipitor for cholesterol, dumbass. Not your heart, moron. Where's this at? That's what I want to know. Where's your nitro at, dickhead, for your heart? Because I have to carry that with me every fucking day. I have to carry a bag of meds with me every place I go.
If I can pick it up on camera. Shit, nitroglycerin.
And let me tell you something. If anybody has to take this shit, you're going to get a hell of a headache when this shit kicks in. You're going to feel a headache like you ain't never felt before.
Worse than a hangover?
Oh, yeah. Amlodipine. Dude. Lisinopril, bud. These are heart meds, bud. These are for blood pressure. Shit like that. You fucking moron. Your favorite thing to talk about here, bud. Furosemide. I take it every day. Been taking it for fucking 10 years. Moron. Your doctor would have told you to take it in the morning. No doctor's going to take furosemide at night.
Does it say on the...
It says daily.
Yeah, take 1 tablet by mouth daily.
Moving on. Omeprazole for my fucking stomach, bud. Yeah, and it's got refills, man. 2090. That don't mean if I fucking lose these, I can just go to the pharmacy and say, hey, I lost my meds, bud.
Yep.
Think about it. There's a law of rules like that for a reason.
Hang on. Next, Rich is going to say that it's not a narcotic, so it doesn't matter. Go ahead and clear that up so we can't say that.
Hold on, what?
He's going to be like, well, it's not a narcotic, so
No. These are all controlled substances. Let's get something straight. These are, if it's a prescription, it don't matter if it's a amoxicillin. It's a controlled substance. It doesn't matter. Where was we at here?
We're at your
we got the
stomach,
furosemide,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Gabapentin, dude, because my fucking legs are dead. The nerves in my legs are gone, and I suffer from chronic leg pain at night. Now let's get to the fun part. You talking about insulin, you was giving shots and shit. How do I know about insulin, motherfucker? Because I've been on it for 15 fucking years.
Do you want to carry that one?
But, unlike your fucking fat loser ass, I started taking care of myself. I quit smoking. I lost 100 pounds. I was on RU500 3 times a day sliding scale after every meal. For years. But I don't have to take it no more.
He's going to be pissed about this video.
Because my sugar's controlled now, asshole, because I cared about living for my kids and everything else. Unlike you, whining about your fucking health.
Sitting in a truck,
You
but
fake
dying.
ass bitch. Farxiga. I take Farxiga in the morning. Monjaro, once a week, dickhead. I was on the RU500 on top of this shit, except back then it was omeprazole. Or not omeprazole, it was Ozempic.
Yep.
Now let's talk about my crazy meds. Take quinamine, Seroquel. Since I don't like Xanax, I take Boost Bar. Dickhead. And then the rest of my pain meds. I see a pain specialist, asshole. So how the fuck do I know what doctors do and what they don't do? Because I've been doing doctors for fucking 15 fucking years. At least once a week I have a doctor's appointment. Every week. You fucking moron. That's how I know.
And it shows Rich's intelligence, because now if you can't read a book, you're stupid.
Fucking dumb shit. And there's another one here for night terror someplace. I don't know where the fucking ball is.
Because unlike you, Dad's lived one hell of a life.
And look, I don't want nobody to be like, damn, you're sick. I'm sick because I made myself sick. I tore my body up. I put shit in my body that don't belong in anybody's body, ever. It was never designed to be stuck in somebody's body. I put it in my body. I mean,
From huffing paint to methamphetamine.
I mean, I drank like a fish when I was young, dude. Up until Austin, right before Haley was born. I drank every day, dude. Every fucking day. And I didn't drink to sip a beer. I drank to get drunk every day.
Favorite advice.
I got overweight. I got lazy. So what's wrong with me, I did to me. It's my fault. Nobody else's. But I'm sick of hearing you talk about my furosemide. I can't sleep at night if I don't take my furosemide. It has nothing to do with sleeping at night, motherfucker. Furosemide ain't gonna put you to sleep.
Get off the crack.
You still ain't named one heart med. I challenge you, bitch. Where's your fucking meds list?
Where's your nitro? You've
Where's
never
your
mentioned
nitro?
you've had a heart attack.
Oh, and I take an aspirin 325 in the mornings every day.
So I want to do something.
That's what qualifies me to speak.
Rich want to know where Dad's certificate of completion is.
You
Here,
fat
hey,
bastard.
Dad, hold this. We'll be right back. Hey, Rich, you want to see our certificate of completion? Here it is, bitch. So all that means is, that's what I got for doing school. All that means is I went in and put my time in.
He put his time in.
Because I was in LD classes, motherfucker.
Still smarter than you, Rich.
Winning!
Like motherfucker talking about giving people insult. You ain't smart enough to do the math for a sliding scale, dude. It takes math, and it ain't just this plus this. Dude, you went clean fucking through me, dude. You wanted him to see. I'm mad. You're right on that. Don't you dare get on here and talk about I don't know what I'm talking about my ass. Find one fucking video, one thing I said where I'm wrong about, I lied about, or I'm misinformed about.
And listen, I want to say something. This is nothing to brag about. The certificate of completion, it's not a diploma. It's nothing to brag about.
I did this for a reason. This is for a reason.
But Rich wanted to see one, so I figured I'd show him mine.
Now put it to bed, Rich. You ain't sick, mother. The sickness you are is the sick you put on yourself.
Hypochondriac. So
Stop talking about you take heart meds. Where the fuck is your heart med? Where is your blood pressure med, asshole? Lipitor, cholesterol, dickhead. Anybody can Google that shit and see it plain as day.
So let's see your meds, Rich. Come on, show us your nitro. And we'll see you guys here in a minute for a review.
Whether you sold your house, whether you didn't, it's all obsolete. But if you sold your house, kiss disability goodbye. For now and for the near future, whether you have it or not, you're not going to get it. You can't have all that money in the bank and talking about undisabled need help from the government.
Everybody, if you guys would like, call Cassidy Transit. Call Advanced Auto in New Jersey. Or just call corporate. Tell them that Richard Fuller, again, he was fraudulent. Getting parts on an account that wasn't his, that he shouldn't have had access to. Taking advantage of them.
I mean,
because me and Dad are going to do it.
He's not charged. And listen, I ain't never turned nobody for nothing. But Rich, I'm not. I talked to the state police about burying a shotgun. I did do that. But Rich, I hate you worse than Barry now, dude. You fat, retarded bastard. I hate you, man.
And if you were probably in front of him earlier, it probably would have been really bad. Just saying.
Get on here and say, talking about you got... Motherfucker, please, I am more educated than you will ever be, dude. I have forgotten more in life than you'll ever know. My skills can't get...
From cars on down the line.
So what if I cuss? I said I'm 100% white trash.
We're adults. Everybody cusses. I don't know one fucking dude that don't use the word fuck, at least, you know.
You know what I don't do, Rich? I don't get on here and lie. I don't get on here and play on people's sympathy. Because listen, what he's doing to you, if any of his people are watching this, he is using you for attention, for emotions. He's playing on. Tell me if you really are a follower of Rich's and you like him. Tell me throughout the day you don't think about poor Rich, man. That dude's having it pretty fucking rough. He's having it rough because he put himself in that situation.
Because he don't want to pay his fucking bills.
Think about it. He said 10 stacks, his words, 10 stacks showing the money. Why when you got your house in foreclosure? You know why he didn't? Because it was in foreclosure and too late. He couldn't get it out.
I want to say something else. So
and if I'm wrong, listen, if I am wrong about his house not being foreclosed on, I will get out here and own that shit.
yeah, because Indiana's a one-party consent state. So as long as we need that consent, we can record the call.
Right. On God. I mean, even if there's some kind of recording I don't get, if it's sold, I'm going to say it's sold. Because any hopes he has a disability is done. Done. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't need to get on here and lie and make shit up.
The story don't add up. See, guys, Rich slept in his car last night. Today, he was like, I got to go pay my credit card so I can use them. Well, why if you had $300,000 in the bank, why would you need to use your credit card?
Right, I'm going to pay my credit card off so I could go rent a place or something, or buy a place. You wouldn't need your credit card to get the money back. You would just go get a cashier's check, pay money, whatever the fuck.
No, hang on.
A bank draft, something.
Hey, Rich, you want to put an end to this before Monday? Or, yeah, tomorrow's Monday, ain't it? Or no, tomorrow's Sunday. So tomorrow, if you
Show all
want to
them zeros in that bank account.
It's an app. Every bank has an app. I even have an app for my bank account.
Listen, you ignorant fat fucker. You said your own name in your own video, your whole name. You said it, stupid. How do you think we found your last name? You put it out there, dumb fuck.
And even people in your comments in your live was telling you that.
Damn, that's what that guy was trying to tell you. You put the information out there, Rich. No. Yes, you did. You opened the door, asshole. It wouldn't matter if you did or not. Review channels do talk about people all the time. First and last names, man. I mean, you're a retard, dude. You're a fucking retard. Nobody put your address out there for anybody to go do anything at your fucking house. You put your address out there.
That way, Social Security. That's that way. When Social Security gets your name, they also have an address to go with that name to verify. Where did I say any?
You never find a video where I incite anybody to go hurt. I don't want anybody to go do anything to anybody. I want them to do it to stay legal, stay out of trouble, and have a good time.
In the video, Rich, you like to point out in the video, where did I incite my people to come to your door and harm anybody?
Right.
And hang on. I thought you said more hypocritical lies. The man says, ready? There's a fucking investor was buying a property for his daughter, but in this live, Rich keeps saying him.
Listen. First of all, a month ago, he said he had to be out on the 15th of this month. That was a month ago before the house even sold. When he was going to put it on the market. Think about it, guys. Before he even got the realtor, he said he had to be out on the 15th of this month. Well, it was yesterday, the 15th. Then the house sells, right? He got this realtor. His house sells, right?
Magically.
Listen, he says the shit's going to attorney review, the contracts. So me and Austin, because I know about that too. I've owned 3. This is the 3rd house I've owned. Anyway, me and Austin point out, well, Rich, who's your attorney? Who you hiring? Because the real estate agents don't provide that. Rich comes out 2 days later talking about, oh, we're not going to do that now. There's no contract. They're taking the house as is. There's no contracts or nothing like that. They're just buying the house.
Nice, and there's inspections and everything else.
Now he's saying that there's an inspection. They had a contract. They had lawyers. What? Listen to me on this too. What kind of adult knows they have to be on the 15th?
And they'll make sure they have a place.
Whether the house sells or it doesn't. Let's just say he knew the house was going to sell and he was planning on leaving on the 15th. What kind of adult wouldn't have made sure they had a place to go first?
Yep.
He had all that time. Because listen, if the house didn't sell, it's going to get foreclosed on, right or wrong? Right or wrong? If the house didn't sell, it's going to get foreclosed on, Rich. Right? Whether you sold it or you didn't, you still had to be gone out of that motherfucking house. What kind of man has $10,000 a month ago and ain't already found a place to stay? If you didn't get thrown out on your ass yesterday, why? Why didn't you have another place to go? You had all that money showing all that stacks of paper from your disability back pay that you said. Facts.
Remember, it's for your bills.
Tubby?
I want to say something else, though, before we end this. Rich, you badmouthed your brother in this video, the slide we're about to do. Tell you what. Me or Dad might send him that video where you badmouthed him, talk about how he didn't want to come help you, but when he was down and out years ago, you came and helped him. And maybe more family want to fuck with him.
Because he don't buy your shit, probably, Rich. I mean, you're playing on these people's emotions and feelings and kindness, and that's bullshit. That's wrong. All you had to do is be real. Man, I'm surprised. I am shocked that, I'm a lighter note, I am shocked that Rich didn't come out and say, look, to get proposed, I'm going to be homeless, guys.
Okay.
Start me a GoFundMe.
Okay, I want to call this.
So,
I want to call this for the future. Let's just say maybe Rich had time to move a 57 Chevy and didn't film any of it for some reason. And says he's going to do his new home. But let's say we don't see it because he made a comment that it was going to be in storage for spring and we weren't going to see it a lot. I'm willing to bet if we do not see it in the next coming months, next week, next month, next year, come spring, he'll say, hard times, had to sell a car. When in reality, he probably got kicked out of the fucking house and it went with the house.
And he couldn't find a place to put the car, so they took the car too. Because listen, if they come to boot you out on the day, they'll come and put a notice on your door 24 hours beforehand. I know this for a fact. 24 hours beforehand, the sheriff will come put a note on your door. It's called a 24-hour vacate. Everybody deals with it if you're in a foreclosure or an eviction. You got 24 hours to get your shit and move. If you're not, if not, when they come the next day to throw you out, you're allowed to take what you can grab, and that's it. The car stays, everything else stays. Now, if you have your car on a track, on something ready to take it, that's one thing. But they're not going to be like, hey, you can call a tow truck and come get it. Nope. The mortgage company takes everything left on the property. Yep. The day of the 15th, everything belongs to the mortgage company or the landlord that evicted you.
Yep.
Facts.
So, we're going to do here. Stay tuned for the live later tonight. Rich, let's see your meds, fat boy. Java 220, the liar platypus.